Hi, I'm pleased to announce that Ephemeral Electronics has made a breakthrough today. We've created a recirculating water vacuum pump by replicating papers shown in the Journal of American Chemical Education, or Journal of Chemical Education, something like that. And we're pulling the highest vacuum yet at 28 millimeters or inches mercury, 28 inches. Hopefully we'll be able to improve that with a couple tweaks we're going to make. And basically, it's a design that uses a 3D printed piece like this, which uses the venturi principle. It's commonly called a water ejector. And what it does is it creates a high pressure zone using a pump at this inlet, and then at this outlet it expands, creating a low pressure zone. And then that low pressure zone creates a vacuum at this T junction here. So let me show you what we got. So it's a pretty simple apparatus. Excluding the power supply, it is a shockingly cheap, maybe $40 build. So this is a $20 pump, a couple dollars of hose, a plastic bucket with a lid, and then the 3D printed part, which does require a 3D printer to make. I printed it on a resin SLA printer, which gives a nice high quality print, but they printed it on an FDM. So if you have an FDM printer for like $100, you can make that same piece. And then the power supply. So you could use a off-the-shelf brick power supply. I think this pump is a 12-volt, 60-watt pump. Could draw up to 4 or 5 amps. So you want to get a slightly beefy power supply. Theirs was like $10. So all in all, again, very low cost pump for 28 inches of mercury. So let me show you what we get. So I'm not running it at full power either, but there you can see this is actually pulling 29 now. I don't trust the gauge exactly, but it pulls a very high amount of vacuum very rapidly. So obviously you're going to want some check valves here on your vacuum, and I'm not sure how fast it will pull down volume. So the next test is going to be try to hook that up to a small chamber and see how quickly it can evacuate. But that was very rapidly compared to oil-free diaphragm pump, which will usually take a couple minutes to pull down a large vacuum. But again, it's not volume, so we don't know how fast this will pump. But again, very happy to announce this breakthrough. Hopefully have something to show you in terms of chamber soon.